at the situation, Mr. Speaker. People are suffering in this country, and now we are going to the CBN now are trying to become a robbers.
We surprise for the president that he reappoint the CBN governor Emefiele. Now from 2014, if you can remember, Emefiele made dollar at 180. 180 naira per dollar. So what is the reform now? Dollar is 360. So we don't have confidence on him that dollar will come down. So it means we are, instead of the next level, we are going back level.
What will your committee do?
That is why we decide to arrest him, because already he's on bail, and we are not satisfied with the way he is doing. CBN governor, because I came with my documents, because all the questions they are questioning her, they didn't question her what is supposed to ask her about the economic of the country. The CBN, they are hiding monies in different accounts, which is the money is enough to solve the nation debt, local and the international.
Mr. Speaker, this issue is very important. I heard that Honorable Abonte talking that we should call the CBN governor to come and tell us the reason. We don't need the reason. Anything that will affect our people is our responsibility as representative of the people here. If we see anything that will affect people, to stop it. Mr. Speaker, seriously, I heard some people today complaining that somebody with a capital of 300,000, he is feared to keep that money in his home. He take to the bank. Maybe the profit he will get out of that 300,000 is 5,000 or 7,000 naira. The bank will remove 15,000 for the deposit. Mr. Speaker, if we look at the situation, Mr. Speaker, people are suffering in this country, and now we are going to the CBN now are trying to become a robbers. Definitely, Mr. Speaker, if CBN will post this, how can you, Mr. Speaker, just you take your money, your own money, to the bank to keep? Bank will remove when you just to remove something because we keep the money. Mr. Speaker, people, this money is very.
Honorable Kazaure, it's called handling charges. Handling charges.
Mr. Speaker, there is handling. They are reducing the charges. Constantly, there is charges already. Yes. Whenever you put money in the bank, they will remove the charges, and monthly they will remove withdrawal percentage every month. Already there is that withdrawal percentage and others. But this, Mr. Speaker, just if you deposit money, you keep your money. So now they are telling us that our local people will fear to take their money to the bank, and at last, then the criminal will get opportunity to go and continue stealing the money. So, Mr. Speaker, seriously, this issue will cause serious problem in this country. That is why we must call the attention of the CBN to stop this implementation. Now, Mr. Speaker, they said, if you are withdrawing 500,000, above 500,000, there is charges. Of course, since we need the cashless policy in this country, that policy is good. If you need more cash, you pay. That one, there is no. But when you just deposit, you are depositing your money, and they are withdrawing something. And when you come to withdraw, so at last, somebody with a small capital, a bank will make him to become loose.
That is the reality. That is the reality. Right from the appointment of, we started to some people that the president himself is aware of the mess that happened during the PDP administration, the money that go through CBN spent by Emefiele. But still president never sacked him because he favored him to allow him to finish his first tenure. And now, to be surprised, a president, a man of integrity, who is fighting corruption. And we have confidence in the president. We have confidence in him. How can he appoint this type of people? This is what is surprising me. So it means any people that the next appointment, any people, even people that they committed wrongs, they will be reappointed again. So that is why I am advising the president, if there is possibility to reverse this confirmation of Emefiele, to look at somebody with integrity to come and reform this economic of this country. Because what we spend, somebody who spent 5 years, still dollar is 360. Somebody who made dollar at 180, still dollar is 360. So, what confidence we have on him that dollar will come down again after spending almost 2-3 years in one price? So we're supposed to bring someone someone who is professional, who's integrity, to come and let someone come and try, because he tried, he never succeed. So seriously, majority of the groups and the people whom we are together with the president, we are not happy with this reappointment of the CBN governor. We expect the president to bring a fresh person who is after reform of the economic of this country, not the people who are doing business. They are not after common people. They are after business, what they are doing. So we surprised, and from this appointment, we are advising the president that any reappointment or any this type of position, she would sit and look at the background of the person, what he did in the office, what he achieved, what mess he did. Then he can think if there is possibility to call for advice from the people. He can call advice before he reappoint a person. Because for good 4 years, you praise, you are aware of everything. Somehow you know better than me. For good 4 years or 5 years now. What is the reform in the economic of this country? What contribution they give? Look at the things what is going now. Things are going worst in this country every day. Things are going worst. So we are expecting next level to wipe this type of people aside, to bring a fresh people who's good idea, so that they can bring their contribution and give their contribution to the economic of this country. We have a reliable economist, a reliable people that I am sure if President know what is there in the from the background in the CBN, I am assured he will not confirm, to reappoint this CBN governor for all the mess that they did from the background in the CBN. So this is why we call a meeting since last week, because majority of the campaign organization that they go across the nation, they campaign for next level, people are surprised. So they call people like us that they know we are 100% with the president. But we try to let them know I am sure it's not the fault of the president, but he is confirmed by the president. But what we expect is some people come and with some fake report to the president, telling him that this man improved so kaza, which president accept and reappoint him, which in reality is not the truth. It's not the truth. There is different people in this country that will contribute. So if somebody contribute, she can go and bring somebody. You cannot leave people to continue in one place while others want to come and contribute. We have people that we know they are liable in that field. We know them. And some of them was brought to the president. I am sure, I am aware that there is one, Suleiman Barau, the deputy CBN governor. His CB was sent to the president, and president has said, he even surprised that we have people with integrity like this in this field. But I surprised some people come from the background and convince the president to appoint the people that they are still. So it means we are, instead of the next level, we are going back level.
And to even add our foreign reserve. So that is why they're supposed to ask her that question. What is that money are? I'm sure in media you see we've released some document through the point blank. We released 29 account names and number where the 70 trillion is there. If somebody say that money, there is no that money, the money is more than 70 trillion or 80 trillion we are mentioning. But why the leadership refused to allow me to talk, to ask her a question? That is question number one. Then question number two, if you look at the situation we are going in this country now, the people in the village, all of you have villages, you know villages. Some villages there is no network. Some villages there is no bank. Our local people that are selling fish, yam, maize, rice, animals, in the villages, they are not using bank. Some they don't have bank account. Look at the prostration is coming in the next days. I want you media to understand this, what I am saying. In the next 1 month, this country, the prostration will be high. You have to educate the government and the people. They say if a man from village come to the local government from his village with his money like 100,000 or 200,000 to change in the bank, they will not give him cash. While he came with the cash, he must open account. Somebody from the local government to his village is almost 50 kilometers. Somebody can spend 1 month, 2 months, he never come to the local government headquarters. He is doing his business with his money. He don't have bank account. When he brought his money to the bank, they will not give him cash as he brought cash. He must open account and give him a ATM card. While in his village, no network, no bank, no ATM, no POS. So how village people can do business with the cash? This is what media is supposed to educate Nigerian people to understand. A village people, how now can you use cash? You cannot use cash and buy and selling in the village market. How are they survive? And majority of the Nigerian people are common people. Almost 150 to 130 million people, they are suffering. So I surprised this leadership. They refused to allow me to talk. I don't know why. Or because they are benefiting from the CBN, I don't know. I don't know why.
Which question do you really want to ask the CBN governor? Let Nigerians know.
I want to ask the deputy CBN governor that money hidden in different accounts in the CBN that is enough to solve the nation debt, national and international. Why they refuse to open stamp duty central account to move that money to settle the nation debt, to fund our budget without borrowing? This is what I want to ask her. That money in different account hidden in the CBN. If you can see point blank, they released 29 account with the names, with the money of 70 trillion. Is anybody came and challenged them that that account number is lie? So it means the 70 trillion is there hidden in different accounts, in different commercial banks, including the CBN, but under watch and control of the CBN. So that is why I want to ask her, why are they fear to open stamp duty central account? Secondly, why Emefiele run away? Why did the CBN governor run away and refuse to come back and send her? I know how we invite the CBN governor. He ran away. He's on the run away.
But your committee grant him an administrative bail. If you refuse to come back to your committee, what will your committee do?
That is why we decide to arrest him, because already he's on bail, and we are not satisfied with the way he is doing. And I want you media to tell Nigerians today, the DSS, they went to court. Some prominent people in this government went to prostrate the court and tell the court they should not allow to give DSS the detention, 60 days detention order of Emefiele, because the DSS has a proof. They see some accounts where Emefiele is giving loan to terrorists. They have proof that he is funding terrorism. He gives loans to terrorists whom they buy guns and terrorizing the country. So that is why they charge him as terrorism financer. And yesterday, I am disappointed with the Khan. I am very disappointed with the Khan yesterday. Very, very disappointed with the Khan. Because when you say Khan, Christian Association of Nigeria, these people are supposed to be always supporting the common people. Because religious, if you say Islam or Christian, is something religion. A religion comes with help and assist to mankind. So how can are trying to make this thing politics? They are trying to protect the CBN government. Why? Somebody who is frustrating the economic, why there are people in the villages and almost 80% of the Christians are suffering in this nation? And they are trying to protect him because of what? Because they collect loan from CBN or what? Why can't are trying to politicize this issue? It's not an issue of politics. It's the issue of economic. We are not fighting CBN government. We are not pursuing CBN government. He didn't block anything for us. But our investigation shows that the money we are borrowing, we have money. We are borrowing government